Hi everyone, it is August 3rd of 2014 and it is about 8:30 at night. I wasn't going to do a video tonight just because I don't have a lot to say and I don't really have a topic to do, but I wanted to make this video because I wanted to tell other girlfriends or fiancés or wives who have a boyfriend at boot camp that I am struggling a lot. And if you're struggling too, it is normal. A part of me feels like I shouldn't be struggling. Okay, a part of me feels like I shouldn't be struggling this much, and I didn't expect to be, and I feel like I don't deserve to be because, my recruit at boot camp is the one going through hell. So I don't want to take any of, I guess, the attention off of him and what he is doing, but it's extremely hard. And so I just wanted to tell you guys, as anybody who has a recruit at boot camp, that if you're struggling and if you're having a hard time, you're not alone by any means. Okay, so hopefully I can make it through this entire video without actually crying, but admitting out loud that you're struggling can be really hard. And if you are, I advise you to admit it out loud to yourself or to a friend or someone, because if you continue to bottle that up inside, I promise you it is only going to get worse. But anyway, for my video tonight, I am going to be doing a topic of things to keep yourself sane while your boyfriend or your fiance or your husband is away. And this is a list I found off of Google. I literally just typed in things to keep yourself busy. So I haven't actually read the entire list yet, so I'm just going to be reading them as I go and give you my opinion or thought on the idea. So the first one is pretty obvious. It's just keep busy. And it basically says, the idea of this one is, if you're not doing anything, it's going to make time go slower, and it gives you a lot more time to think and struggle. And I can agree that the days I'm struggling the most are the days or the moments where I have nothing going on or nothing to do. Well, I never have nothing to do, as you see that basket of clothes to be put away in the background. But it's times when I just don't feel like doing anything, when I'd rather just lay in bed, that I struggle the most. Number 2 is write your husband, or it says husband, but boyfriend or fiance, every day. And I've been doing this, but I've been writing 2 separate letters every day, and one is anything positive I have to say, and then one, I have a little notebook filled with just all my actual, negative feelings or struggles or bad things that happen throughout the day, because even though I know Jacob would want to know, these things, I know that if I sent those letters, they wouldn't help him or benefit him in any way. So we can, look through the notebook together when he's back, after he graduates, and then we can talk about everything that happened while he was gone that wasn't the greatest. But yeah, I think it's best to try and, with every willpower you have, not to send those negative letters. It's really hard for me because I know he'd have the right thing to say if I sent them, but I know that they would also get to him and bother him a lot. Okay, so it is now actually 10:58 p.m. My mom and brother had just gotten home, so I took a break from my video, mainly just because I don't like filming when they're in and out of my room and talking to me and upstairs, and then I did some stuff, and so anyway, now I'm back, and I'm just going to continue on with the list that I was doing 2 hours ago. But number 3 is to spend time with friends, and I mean, it's pretty straightforward. You don't want to be sitting home alone all the time, so I have been making plans with different groups of friends, trying to get back in contact with people that I haven't been in contact with for a while, and just continue friendships with some people. And I know Jacob would want me to. We spent a lot of time together, so that really didn't leave us much space for a lot of friends that we had in the past. But I really want to be able to reconnect and make those friendships continue to grow. And that sounds really cliche and stupid almost, but it's true. So I encourage you to do the same. I think this is a good one. Spend time with your friends, especially if you've kind of let them go recently as you were spending time with your recruit before he left. Now's the time to reflourish those friendships because you're going to need them in the years to come. And okay, number 4 on this list is find a new hobby and learn something new. And all I can say for this one, I learned how to stain wood, kinda. I don't think I did it right, but if you watched my other video recently, the making of my love letter box, I did learn something new. But they give suggestions like find a new hobby, as in like go bowling or start a walking routine, learn a new language, basically doing something you've never done before. So I'm going to have to put some thought into this one and kind of figure out something that maybe I've always wanted to do but have never done, and then adopt it as a new hobby. Not sure what I'm going to do for this one yet, but I'm going to try. Number 5 is actually make the projects on your Pinterest. And again, this one, I don't really use Pinterest. I look more at Etsy than I do at Pinterest. It's a little different, but same idea, artsy stuff. And I made my love letter box, and I got that idea from an Etsy thing, and I actually made it. That's the first thing I've ever actually gone about making from something online. So I'm proud of myself for that. I like being crafty sometimes. So I think I'm going to try to continue to do stuff like that. But I don't like making like crafts that are just crafts and then you're done with them. I like things that are like useful. So like the love letter box is something I can actually use, but just making junk I'm not a fan of. It has to be something I actually like, but I'll definitely do that one too. Number 6, give yourself a pile of books to read. And I did go to Half Price Books recently. If you've been watching my videos, you know that. And that's not something I would ever just do. Granted, I did have some books I was selling to Half Price Books, so it's kind of cheating to say that I just went there to buy books. But that's like a total Jacob thing, to go to a bookstore and buy books. Like, I don't know how many times I've been with him to like Barnes & Noble or Half Price Books, but I did get 2 new books while I was there, and I do have a video about those 2 books, so you can check that out. But that's another thing, I'm gonna try to get through some books. I'm not the best at reading, but I'll try. Number 7, this one's more for me. Watch a new TV series, video game series, have a movie, can't read it, it's cut off, movie marathon. So TV series. I am a Netflix binger. I love Netflix. I love finding a series on Netflix and then just watching 10 episodes in one day and getting through a whole entire series in like a week. That's totally my thing. Not the most productive thing in the world, but currently I am watching Greek on Netflix, and it's totally a girly girl show, but I absolutely love it. Jacob picked it out for me right before he left, so I'm pretty far in it. Kind of embarrassing. It's only been 2 weeks since he's gone, and I'm probably already almost done with it completely. Number 8. Keep abreast of local and national news. The main news source for me is Yahoo. If I'm opening my internet, it automatically goes to Yahoo, and occasionally I'll click on one of the headlines that pops up. But I'm not very good at keeping up with world and national news and local news and all that stuff. So I'm going to try so that once Jacob's further along into boot camp, maybe I can send him some updates about what's going on. But I do think it's important if you're going to be part of the military lifestyle that you do know what's going on in the world and locally, because, well, obviously that's a big part of your husband or your boyfriend or your fiance's job. So that's probably one that I should work on. I think that's good advice for everyone out there, more than just which celebrity is dating who, but actual national news would be good to know. Get involved in local groups. That's number 9. I'm not really a groupie book club person, knitting club. I don't know what kind of groups I would join, but I mean, if it's what you're into, I guess it gives some examples, like a homeless shelter. I could see myself like volunteering at a homeless shelter, or like an animal shelter, or local parenting groups. I don't know. Number 10, put yourself through a domestic boot camp. I don't know. I'm gonna skip talking about this one, because I like number 11 a lot better. Number 11 is pamper yourself. Definitely planning on doing this week, going to get another pedicure. I'm planning on getting one more tattoo. I have one tattoo so far, and I want to get one more. And I kind of want to have it before I see Jacob again so I can surprise him with it. Not that it's like the greatest surprise for Jacob, but he would be excited that I actually had the guts to go and do it. So definitely gonna try to pamper myself. Number 12, culture yourself. It's pretty obvious, but just making a point of expanding your horizons, going to museums and listening to new music. And I want to give a shout out to the piano guys. I was looking for just music with no words, because that's the kind of music I like, but not just like Beethoven, like actual, like just, but the piano guys, if you look them up on iTunes or something, their music is absolutely to die for, and I am now their number 1 fan and obsessed with them. So look up the piano guys. I guarantee if you like that kind of music that just doesn't have words, you'll be obsessed with them. And they do songs like, they have a song, Let It Go from Frozen, they did, and I'm blanking now on, but they do the songs with like piano and no words, and it's amazing. So look them up, the piano guys. So I guess I can say I've cultured myself a little bit. Focus on your spiritual. I have trouble with some words, if you haven't noticed watching my videos. Spiritual life. It's like joining a Bible study or committing to a new devotion. I'm not the most religious person in the world. I mean, I believe in a lot of things. I'm not going to get into my religious beliefs on YouTube. It just about happened, but I'm not going to do it. But I mean, I don't go to church every Sunday, so I guess if you have a problem with that, stop watching my videos. But I'm probably not going to start going to church every Sunday. Number 14, network with fellow military families. And I definitely have done this, and I think you should too. Talking back to that Facebook page I've talked about before, just talking to other significant others and moms and dads of recruits. Definitely a way of networking with other families, and it's been a huge support. So I definitely recommend that one. And number 15, start a personal or family blog. And I definitely can say I did this one because I've started this blog and it's been a huge outlet for me. I mean, I think people are watching my videos. They have views, so unless those come from nowhere, people have been watching, so thank you all. I've only had one person complain about it, and she's so insignificant to me that I don't care. I don't know, this is my vlog. I'll say what I want, talk about what I want. I mean, I'll keep it appropriate always, but it's here to help me and it's here to help you. So if it's not helping you, just don't watch it. That's my only advice to you. If it's bothering you, just don't watch. But I mean, if you're into blogging or vlogging or writing, I definitely recommend this one, and I can strongly say that this vlog has been a huge help to me in these past 2 weeks while Jacob has been gone at boot camp. So I would definitely recommend starting your own YouTube channel. Give me the link and I will watch your videos. I promise. I'll be your #1 fan. Well, I will post the link to this website I used. It's called domesticgeekgirl.com. Never heard of it before, but I did like this list. So it was actually made for like Navy wives, but I mean, I found it helpful, and I did get some new ideas, and I hope you did too. I hope you enjoyed this video. I made it through without crying, thankfully. I'm in a little more stable mood than I was when I originally started this video. So yeah, everybody, I hope you have a good night. I hope you're staying strong. Keep supporting your recruits. They need your support. They need your love. Make sure they know that they have it. Anyway, have a good night, everybody. One more thing. It's 11:11 right now, so make a wish. I think your wish will still count if you make it when it's 11:11. Even though it won't be 11:11 for you when you're watching this video, probably. Okay, good night.